welcome back to another video, and today we've got none other than my October bullet journal plan with me. And I'll be honest with you, I just changed my idea for my theme for this month very recently because I was gonna do like a hot cocoa cozy theme for this month, and I decided to change it into a more Halloween theme because I really haven't done a Halloween themed spread yet. So I'm doing like a little Halloween ghost theme, and I think it's gonna look very cute. And for the first page, I decided to put it in a little quote that goes, "By the pricking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes." And I love this quote so much, by Shakespeare. I just really like it. And I thought it fit the theme very, very well. Also, if no one's like read Macbeth in school, if no one was forced to read Macbeth, congratulations, you were winning at life. I was forced to read Macbeth. I will just say that I wish we had just seen the Judi Dench version. That would have suited me for life. So I'm just drawing these like little wispy ghosts around the text, and this is kind of going to be my theme for the month. I'm just drawing these little ghosties, and I think they look so adorable. Some of them look really shocked, but cute nonetheless. And my accent color for this month's going to be, I don't know if you can tell, but like orange, because obviously, and I'm going to be drawing some pumpkins later on because it's not Halloween without pumpkins. So orange had to be the accent color for this month. And for my title page, I'm drawing this big daddy wispy with like a lot of smoke, and then I'm going to just write in October in there. For anyone wondering, I am using actually my Art and Fly Fineliners this month, not my Faber-Castell ones, because I got these very recently from Art and Fly, and I have been obsessed. I cannot use anything but this at this point. I just love them so much. They don't bleed with anything, like any pens or rubber or anything, so I am absolutely in love with them. I'll link everything that I use in the description as per usual, guys. And then I went in with my Crayola Supertip in orange and just gave all my wispies a little shading at the back. And then I went in with my Tombow dual brush marker to add some grays in there, make everything a little bit more spooky. And then I added a little something to the title just because it seemed very off-centered. I added a little shadow with the the orange, and I think it looked really cool. It just looks a lot more dramatic. So yeah, with that all done, my quote page and my title page were complete, and it was time to go into my monthly spread. So you guys know I am still very obsessed with the way that I've been doing my monthly spreads recently, and yeah, no surprise, I haven't changed it this month yet. There were other changes that I did, but that's not yet. So I just wrote out October at the top left corner and drew some little ghosties coming out of there, because of course I felt like I put the title a little bit too small, but anyway, I think it turned out okay. I didn't mess up the calligraphy, so that was already a win. After that, it was time to write down all of my days of the week for the monthly spread, and I'm using my Koi little brush marker as well as my Fineliners, and drawing two very cute little pumpkin boys down there at the bottom, which I think add just that extra pizzazz to the whole spread. I love drawing pumpkins, they're so adorable. I really want to carve some pumpkins this year again. I miss carving pumpkins and then making pumpkin soup out of the pumpkins. That's always good. So these boys are quite happy here. They're happy to be here, just to be included. And there on the side, I drew yet another pumpkin and some wispies around it, some more ghosties. Yeah! Also, I just realized when doing this spread that I learned how to draw pumpkins through Winnie the Pooh. I never realized how much of an influence Winnie the Pooh had on me artistically until I realized that I draw pumpkins based on them. And so all I could visualize was the pumpkins in Winnie the Pooh. Then, of course, just writing down my monthly goals for this month, and my YouTube tracker / planner that I always include as well, just to help me visualize my month, especially because it's Inktober and I need organization to the maximum. Save me. So yeah, because you guys voted on my Instagram that you wanted a video at every week instead of one at the end of the month. So I'm pretty much not gonna sleep this month. It's gonna be very, very fun, for sure. So that's what my monthly spread looked like. And now for my habit and expense tracker. I've been saying for months that I wanted to try out a different habit tracker because I was kind of getting bored of my other one, even though it was very helpful and I made good use of it sometimes. I decided to try the way that Amanda Rachel Lee does her habit tracker, where she just writes out the month, days over and over again for each habit, which was a pain in my butt, but I think at the end of the day, it's going to be a lot better for me because I don't know. I feel like I'll be able to just go to the specific habit and just fill it in specifically to that one. I don't know how to explain. I just think it's going to be a lot better for my for my organization, and I think for this month I'm gonna need it. Of course, I'm just time-lapsing me writing out 31 days over and over again. I mean, personally, I don't mind writing out numbers a lot, so for me it's not really a problem, but I feel like for many of you and many other people, this is quite a hassle and not worth your time. But I wanted to try it and see if it made much of a difference. So yeah, I'll give you my review next month. Then at the bottom, of course, just drawing some pumpkins and some good boys, some good ghosties around them. And I think it ended up looking very, very cute. And on the next page, I put down my expense tracker. I always do the same sort of thing, always. I kind of ran out of space last month for my expenses, which I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, honestly, at this point. But I did run out of space, so I had to attach like an extra piece of paper at the bottom, like a foldable piece of paper, so I could keep writing down. But I know that it was probably an off month because it was September, so I decided to still keep a one-page spread. I might regret this. I'll let you know. So with those two done, I went into the next spread, and instead of doing like a notes page or like a planning page, I did my Inktober list on this page because I do have already like a spread on my iPad where I have like thumbnails and stuff sketched out for Inktober for each day, but I wanted, you know, an actual page in my bullet journal where I could plan out my life around Inktober, because that's how you live life, of course. And with all that done, I, of course, started my weekly spread. I kept the same sort of style again with this month, or this week specifically. I've been quite enjoying how this spread kind of helps me maintain my life. I've been really liking it, so I'm gonna keep it until I am bored of it. And I just basically write out the days of the week, 4 at the top, 3 at the bottom, and then the last kind of square is my weekly goals. My weekly goals are my saving grace, so I need those for sure. Because I know a lot of people don't bother with those, but I need them for sure. Yeah, then I just draw out these like little boxes. I wish I could tell you what the dimensions are, but they're always different, even from box to box. I'm a mess in that department, so I wish I could help. I just do it by eye, essentially. And then in the little circle things next to the days of the week, I write in what the actual day of the month is. And as I said before, that little square over there is always the weekly goals, because I can't live without them. And then, of course, going in with our accent color, I just gave each box a little shadow on the side, because it just kind of gives it that dimension, I think, and it just makes me more happy to look at it. And then, as always, I put a little line on the top third of the boxes to separate my events from my tasks. And that's how I do my weeks. That's how I do them. They're a lot more straightforward as well in terms of setting them up every week. And I need something quick because I am going to be spending every other second that I can during October sleeping. I left a couple of pages that I knew I was going to need for the rest of the weeks. And for my last double spread, I have my YouTube and, just my YouTube planner. Especially because I have been needing that double spread for sure. I don't know why, but I have been posting a lot lately. I just really enjoy posting twice a week as opposed to once a week. Because I just love putting out content. It's not even for anything. Honestly, I just really enjoy when I post twice a week. It probably won't happen once uni starts as much. After October, of course, because in October, y'all know I'm going to have Inktober taking over my life as well as weekly videos. So yeah, just so you know, in October, the videos are going to come out on Thursdays instead of Wednesdays, and then every Monday an Inktober video will come out of the week previous to that one. Just kind of having a run through of all the things I did. So look out, there's going to be a lot of videos coming out in October. And yeah, I just doodled around some stuff on the bottom corners, some little ghosties and pumpkin, of course. And that was pretty much it, guys. I really enjoy how the spread turned out. I love the color orange, so this was great for me. And I love Halloween, so I'm very excited about this spread and this theme. I really, really enjoyed drawing out these ghosts for some reason. I kind of like them a lot. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great October and a great Halloween and a great Inktober if you guys are participating in that. As I said, keep a lookout on all the videos coming out in October. And yeah, with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye!